Welcome, everybody. This is Lambowski, IVRL Season 1, Week 2, Bad Company versus Dead Logic, and I am thankfully joined by the man, the myth, the legend himself, Blizzard Vark. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great, Lamb. Thanks for having me here.
Thank you for joining me. I was ecstatic when you said that you could co with me today, and I was like, all right, yeah, definitely making sure I'm getting off work and getting home. As well as you would be a better suit for the matchup that we had today, being an EU matchup. You are on a EU team facing these guys a lot. How do you see the matchup today with Bad Company and Dead Logic?
I'm quite interested to see this, especially with this first map 1 choice that they made. Dead Logic, obviously, very strong team, very strong, near the top of the EU leaderboards, and always in the top 7 worldwide. Bad Company's a newer team. I mean, they started out in Season 11, but we scrimmed them recently, and they have been putting in the work. The difference from the last time we played them to the time before that was like night and day. So Suburbia, it's their map choice. It's their most familiar map, the one they played the most rounds on last season, and it's one of their better maps. So yeah, I think this could be quite an even matchup in round 1 here.
Like we were talking about with Suburbia, I just feel like it's a map that can kind of be easy to turn the tides on no matter who you're facing against. As you said, these smaller maps of Cargo and Quest are really just a true equalizer of who's better at just clicking the trigger. But at least Suburbia, with this, we can see Bad Company if they've got any tested, trained strats to use against Dead Logic and see if they pan out for them.
Definitely.
We did have the 4th member of Dead Logic in here at one point, but another drop, so we'll just hang out for a little bit. First round's gonna end up being with the Playground OBJ. This is always a pretty fun one because you see just smoke engulfing this entire spot where children should be able to breathe, honestly. I don't know what kind of hazardous place y'all's trying to be around and take your kids to, but this playground is not one to play in.
Yeah, I'm interested to see this new one. These two, I mean, they're not new objectives anymore, the 2 latest ones in Suburbia, but they still feel kind of new to me. I'm still working out the meta myself and still finding the best pre-fire lanes and stuff like that. So I always like to watch other teams play these. So
I myself am very new. My rookie season was this past season. So to me, I didn't even realize this was a quote unquote new objective. I play, and I pop in. I'm like, okay, I got to deal with this lane of fire coming out of nowhere from the pre-lobby or whatever, the pre-countdown. But yeah, unfortunately for me, I have a very hard time figuring out which is old, which is new, because it's all pretty much new to me. But we'll get there. I'm definitely looking to stay in it. Unfortunately, not going to be able to play much coming soon, but I'm definitely going to be casting. So I'm looking to have you with me, trying to help me learn a little bit more about Onward.
Well, I can definitely teach you about the EU teams. I don't know about anything more than that.
Well, you can teach me the game, can't you?
I can teach you how to play if you're old and slow like me.
I'm gonna get there, dude. Middle-aged, I'm already slow, so I'm working on it. But we do have our 4th member, and while we wait on the 5th, we'll just go hit an intermission real quick and gather everybody's thoughts, and we'll be back. Welcome back, everybody. We are going into round one, Bad Company versus Dead Logic. Dead Logic looked to have been looking for a reservist, but unfortunately was unable to find one before round one starts. So we'll get a 5v4 in favor of Bad Company.
Too, brother. Don't worry about it.
Free fire from Snow already coming out. They were expecting the quick spawn to the west side of this map, but luckily for Bad Company, they spawned nowhere near none of this. Just montage of bullets as the English hero finds the Oaks. Snow really letting that wall just have it.
Yeah, quite the aggressive defense from Dead Logic here. They pushed out Novius and Furious Daddy, while Snow just pre-fires across the map to keep Bad Company on the north side. Well, that got set up. Unfortunately, not enough to save Oaks, though.
As I was getting ready to switch to her, T was finding Snow in lane 4. He is now crashing towards the OBJ. Furious Daddy and Novius are not Furious, as I mentioned it. Decides to come back towards the OBJ, flashes out. Might have hit Furious, not 100% sure. I think it was a little too far. T and Novius.
Tesco's lane 4.
Novius finding T. Furious taking Logan. Now, what was a pretty healthy offensive push against a lacking defense is now turning the tides from Furious and... Sorry, I've already lost the name. Novius, both getting a kill on the MARSOC members.
I got one.
We got one as well.
Duke Mello's position way to the south street there. Almost was able to find Furious Daddy's head, but wasn't looking in the direction. Furious Daddy finding English. Duke finally finding Furious. Now down to a 2v1. Novius behind the red smoke. Using it as cover behind the Hesco crates as well. Duke and Leo looking to start pushing into the OBJ. Have plenty of time to make Novius sweat this out. If Novius is not careful though, Duke may find him soon. Flash out, most likely got Mello, sorry. Novius finding Mello. Leo coming right around, Novius waiting. Leo with the flick. Getting Novius for the first round win, taking Bad Company and putting them up 1-0. I mean, luckily for Bad Company worked out, because at one point I thought for sure Dead Logic was going to be able to just hold it down. Novius with the swing, and I mean, it come down to the last 1v1 with Novius versus Leo. Just so happened that Leo was just a little bit quicker on the trigger or just a little bit more accurate, but I thought for sure Novius had the corner and was holding it well. Just didn't work out for him, but I expect to still see a absolute fight coming into second round, third round for the rest of this match. I expect an absolute just slobber knocker.
Oh, for sure. Bad Company starting off so strong there on that round. Really looked like it was just going to roll right over Dead Logic. Dead Logic clawing back and taking it down to a 1v1. Yeah, I see Dead Logic's got 5 on the roster now. They've picked up the Gentleman.
Sing that.
In their reserve spot.
So it'll be nice to see the 5v5 now. We'll see if the Gentleman can make up for that missing spot and help Dead Logic to bring it back for their first MARSOC round.
For sure.
So, I mean, I don't blame the strategy whatsoever. That pre-fire up the lane there, I was expecting, well, I would be expecting if I was them as well, for them to at least get a kill or two had they got that quick spawn. But you are right, they definitely held them to the north side of the OBJ for at least the time being while the pre-fire was going.
It's on a timer. You cannot do it.
Didn't know that. I got one.
No, that's two spawns. They should be fine.
Yeah, there's 2 spawns, but yeah.
Cody Logan and I believe Duke Mello getting shots out. English Hero behind white car in lane 4. Getting the call out for the spawn, but is now going to have to be very careful because at pretty much any point they leave behind the white car, they're done for. Snow pushing up. Mello and Leo should be able to hear, but maybe the shot's out over top of Snow's feet. Furious Daddy downing English Hero. Just so much gunshots coming down lane 4. T finding Furious Daddy. Leo getting Gentleman. Dead Logic now down to 3. 3v4. Novius finding English Hero.
Yeah, that confirm's gonna help. English was calling them out pretty badly there.
I didn't even realize this T is in Northwest Street hanging out. I did not see the rotation from the 4th member of Bad Company. Leo, I believe, was possibly flashed there, looking to find Mello in the smoke, but unable to. T needs to rush, needs to move now. T is flashed Oaks. Oak is ducked in. Not going to be any use to this offense, but he finds Oaks and
Nice.
oh, I was there. Yeah, I was waiting for T to start crashing, but unfortunately, Novius was able to get the cap underneath Duke Mello's nose there. T getting the frag outside and just unable to be where he needed to be at that moment in time, and it just pans out that way. Dead Logic taking their first Marsoc round, putting 2 points on the board, taking the lead 2-1.
That was some classic Dead Logic play right there. Lots of fire coming out. Folks like Furious Daddy with the M249 just suppressing English's position. Snow running forward aggressively, taking him down. Smoke on objective, and then Novius just a wicked fast capper.
Very fast. Very fast. I was expecting maybe T to have a little bit of time to try to crash and maybe catch him off, but not at all. Novius was very quick on those numbers. The pre-fire from Bad Company initially, I mean, in the same line that Snow was taking, but left side of that house. What's your thoughts on either side of those angles, trying to cut off the quick spawn?
Yeah, so Cody Logan was cutting off south movement from quick spawn.
Yep.
Nobody would be able to run across South Street to the Volk House. I would have expected to see them capitalize on that, like send somebody down South Street.
Yeah.
Under that cover.
We start into round 3. I believe that might have been where T went off to. He escaped my vision and then just showed up out of nowhere in the back towards northwest before I was able to figure out where he went. But
Okay, man.
yeah, just an absolute wall of bullets come out on lane 4. Novius finding T on the pre-fire. Furious Daddy getting in close to the Hescos, just opposite side of the hedge line there. Logan and Leo, Mello, all hanging around towards center building. Let's find Furious Daddy watching his tablet behind the Hesco.
Yeah, nice early pickup by Novius there. Common pre-fire lane. Paid off for him.
Cody Logan with smokes out on the OBJ. English Hero getting shots down lane 4. I'm not certain if they seen just footsteps or just trying to maybe pull out some aggression from the Dead Logic defense.
Yeah, I think he might be trying to clear out underneath that red car. Up in the north of lane 4. That's a common spot for folks to go prone.
You are right. You are right. You play against these master level teams. I don't see that kind of stuff very often. Furious Daddy finding Logan. Cody Logan, sorry. English Hero, though, has to know exactly where Furious Daddy is, and a frag comes out. He gets close. The alley-oop by Furious Daddy, not going to find anybody home.
But now Hero can dial in on his location.
Got Duke Mello very close to Oaks here in lane 1. Everybody's kind of on the same linear line across this map. Leo, gentleman taking Leo in lane 2. Now down to a 2v5. Dead Logic starting out a little mismatched with a 4v5 and losing the first round. Now really looking to just come back and say, hey, we're not here to screw around, we're here to play. A flash on the other side of the roof. I don't believe is going to get Furious Daddy, but English moving quick, making a lot of noise.
Gotta keep my camera on Duke Mello, see what he does over here on the west side.
I got you.
In case you need to jump back and forth.
English is definitely taking his time. They've got 3 minutes. They've got plenty of time to make the defense sweat a little bit. But it looks like Dead Logic is not really concerned about any offensive movement, especially if they got the accurate kill count, which with all 5 members standing up, they should. They should know that they are facing a 2-man offense at this point. With where they're placed, if you think about it in your head, like while you're in game, it'd be tough to do unless you just got that kind of teamwork in you. You would almost have to expect from where your spots are. These 2 spots where Duke Mello and English Hero currently are, I mean, you would have to expect them to be here unless they're just hanging out back in the spawn somewhere. But English Hero really, oh no, Snow finding English as he was looking to really do some dastardly deeds, sneaking up on Furious.
And Duke Mello's attempting a slow cross of the street here. He's gonna get picked up by Novius once he passes this Hesco, I believe.
Yeah, I think he should be able to see at least something moving through those bushes. But still being a little too loud. Oaks should hear him soon.
Yeah, Oaks has heard that.
Definitely. Oaks just has to hold his line. Duke is no longer concerned about what is going on behind this bush. He was for a second, but Oaks is just a little too quick. Dead Logic taking the third round, putting him up 3-1.
Very strong defense there. Bad Company just could not poke a hole in it. If they'd managed a kill pretty much anywhere along that line, they would have had something to work with. But even when the numbers went down, Dead Logic tucked in. They didn't send anybody out to hunt. They weren't going to take a chance on getting flicked or outshot.
Yep.
And they just waited for the rest to come in.
Yeah, very strong defense by Dead Logic. One that you would expect from this team, I'm sure. Just very not, I mean, like I said, they just weren't concerned about going for these kills at all. They know the assignment, they know the game. This is defense. You run into games where people complain about campers. On defense, in Onward, that's the name of the game. If you are running around as a defender, in my opinion, you just got a death wish.
Yeah, I would have liked to see if that fight with English Hero and Furious Daddy, if English had taken out Furious, that would have been interesting.
Yeah.
That could have really opened things up.
We got a free fire out by Cody Logan. Same spot that Novius once caught T earlier. Gentleman looking to shoot back towards the same pre-fire, but unfortunately for Cody. What's that?
Dead Logic just had a drop there. Novius just dropped out.
Oh, yeah, he did.
That's unfortunate.
He had a good line too. 1 cap, 5 kills. But as I was saying, unfortunately for Cody, if he'd have just let the pre-fire out a little bit longer, Gentleman might have been caught, or at least went with intermittent fire. I guess I would doubt Gentleman would have run across the line of bullets, but you never know. I've done it.
Duke Mello with a nice line here on camera 2, playing deep in the Bad Company defense.
Oh yeah.
Watching lane 2, also ready to swing in case either T or English Hero go down and Deadlogic attempts across in lane 1 or lane 4.
Gentleman and T will be dealing with each other soon, unless Gentleman's just a little too short for the that concrete barrier to block. But so far, a very slow offensive push. As I say that, T finds Gentleman.
-1 confirmed.
Oh. That was a big pickup by T there, catching Snow sneaking in through lane 3.
Yes, yes, it was. Took me a second to realize who got shot. The over in lane 4, finding Snow crawling in lane 3. Oaks and Furious Daddy. All that's left for Deadlogic facing 5 members of Bad Company. The drop by Novius is definitely going to hurt him this round, but we'll see if Oaks and Furious can mount a comeback. Furious Daddy finding English Hero with the can't remember what that would be called, if it was an impact kill, I guess, or a penetration kill, or
A nice blind fire through the fence there.
Yep. Oaks finding T with the longest shot.
Oh, yeah. Furious desperate to confirm English. English calling him out.
Duke found English Hero, unfortunately trying to find Furious Daddy. I believe it was Duke that found Oaks as well.
Yeah.
Furious Daddy just needs to get the line a little bit better than Duke, but Duke pulls it through, and a lot of penetrated blind kills that round. I know that's a thing on Suburbia, but
yeah, the M249 versus PKM blind fire challenge there.
yeah,
Duke Mello coming out on top.
I wonder. Yeah, the first through the 2 walls there, or I guess the 2 fence corners there. I guess that's really the only spot you could have got a pin kill on because of the concrete barrier. But that's interesting. I mean, just to see that he heard it and to think that, okay, this is my one spot, let's try it and get it. I mean, he's going to enjoy watching that back, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, well, he knew to check that because their own team puts a fella there. Oaks was there last round, so.
Yeah, you are correct. Yep.
You had a chance.
It was Oaks right there close by. He's probably like telling Furious Daddy, hey, I sit there, dude, they might. You never know. Be careful. So, but Bad Company bringing it back when they faced the 5v4 both times, winning the round. Thankfully taking care of the, taking heed to take care of the advantage that they have. I guess. I don't know. I'm trying. My vocab just needs a little work.
And that was a strong defense. They had to go back and check 4 up at the end there, 3 or 4 up anyway.
Yeah, it was 3. Unfortunately, Duke was able to PK the downed person that Furious originally pinned, but
right, yeah.
We'll see how Deadlogic comes back now with the full 5 team with Novius.
I'm gonna wait for the free
Stay in the north again
wait.
for white car objective.
True.
Enlightening things. Right.
We've got a very aggressive defense this time, as Novius, Oaks, and Furious Daddy are really getting up in these hedges. Duke Mello might deal with Novius and Oaks soon on this line. The Hesco is hiding it. I was expecting a little bit more of an engagement there between Duke and lane 1, but
Duke and Furious just feet away from each other.
I would imagine Furious would have had to heard Duke move up.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Utility out in lane 1. Might have caught in Oaks. I don't think so. I think it might have been too far. Duke. I'm gonna let Novius talk his trash there. Duke being taken by Furious, Novius taking T, putting this now down to a 5v3. Leo, very aware of Novius's position. English here away in the distance, lane 4 at East White Car. All alone while Logan and Leo are dealing with pretty healthy position defense between just 3 members of Dead Logic, while 2 are still hanging back north, waiting for any push around.
And gentleman just waiting for that cross by English. As if he does not move away, English is kind of stuck there.
Some utility out by Logan. Smokes in front of Novius. Caused Novius to lay out a flash, but not going to work for anything at this point. Gentleman's still dealing with English.
I don't know if gentleman knows Leo's coming up to assist, though.
Leo almost finding Gentleman, and does. Getting the confirm, now down to a 3v4. Cody Logan holding Novus and Oaks, and I believe Furious really in check here, just maybe making enough noise to keep these guys interested in this push. Snow finding English Hero in the distance. Novius and Cody trading. Novius only down Leo. Finding Oaks when going for the revive. Oh, as Leo calls out one left. He is the one left. Oh, dang. I had overlay on. I just now looked up.
Oh. Alright.
Oh, well. Sorry, everybody. We'll,
I wasn't going to say it, but I will start reminding you.
No, you're good. I normally look over. I can't believe I did that. Dead Logic taking that 4v2 or 4-2, and as you would have had to put on your monocles to really look into that small spot and watch the rest of that round. I apologize. It will not happen again for the rest of this. Can tell you that right now. But very, very strong defense. Strong push. It almost could have went Bad Company's favor, thanks to Leo really laying some hate in that round. But
yeah, I don't know if you saw, but so Leo pushed up, took out the gentleman, and that opened up the east side completely. English Hero almost had a cross, but Snow from the Oak spot, way over by objective, managed to take down English Hero, which really changed. If he'd managed to cross the street,
would have changed it.
And that would have been it would have been a 1v1 with Snow and English, and whoever won that, would have decided could have decided the match.
Yeah, very much so. I expect Bad Company to have a pretty strong defense as well. It's pretty much still the same spots they probably had. I'm gonna switch back to gameplay. Pretty much probably the same spots they had in their last defensive round, and it looks like they are facing another 4-man team of Dead Logic as Snow has dropped.
Too bad.
You can't run the proper run time.
Someone runs out of battery, someone drops. It's Wonderbar.
Let's see how this defense rolls out for Bad Company. Nobody getting really too far besides English, but English is not in any danger right now doing anything besides finding Furious Daddy in lane 4. Utility out by Novius. Not going to find Logan or Duke.
Novius and the gentleman kind of moving up the middle. Novius, he's got a clear lane 4. He doesn't know what happened over there. He's got to make sure they're not getting flanked.
T finding gentleman in lane 1. Novius getting English. T finding Oaks. As I was getting ready to switch to Novius, bad company. Taking a commanding defensive round. Almost tying it up. They're now down 3-4. And I did not miss the overlay this time.
Excellent, excellent.
But pretty good round. I mean, just a lot of shots real quick. Like to take in, but the lane 1 hold by T was, I mean, pretty strong. English Hero finding lane 4 right out the bat was definitely a good key pickup, because they were already facing a 4-man team, so you're down 3 anyways. But T getting those 2 members in lane 1, very big.
Oh, for sure, yeah. As soon as English Hero took down Furious, he was far enough away from the other 2 who were in the middle that they couldn't trust that they weren't getting flanked. So Novius had to swing out, dilute their offense even more. And then different style and defense there. Whereas Dead Logic, when they were up, facing 1 or 2 attackers, they just tucked in and waited. And Bad Company, they let Cody, Logan, and T off the leash, and they went forward and just did the hunt. They knew they're only facing 1 at the end there.
T right now being the kill leader in the map, currently sitting at 7-4. Lowest kills with a minor amount of, or lowest deaths with a minor amount of kills would be Leo with 5-3. But so far, unfortunately for Novus, would have had an 8-kill game so far, but the original drop has kind of dampened his cap and kills. But we seen it. Don't worry, we got you. We'll see if Bad Company can take care of their Marsoc round. Maybe get a cat, take the first map, and head on into whatever we may see for the second map. For those that are watching, it is not Downfall. We have not been given the second map yet, so I have not TBD'd it. I was just letting y'all see that pretty little Black Hawk picture.
I guess we're waiting to see if Snow's going to reconnect. Dead Logic's still with 4 forts in the tent right now.
Yeah, unfortunately today has been, well, this match anyways, has been plagued with some connection issues and or maybe just availability issues, because obviously they were starting with a team member missing. It looks like we're going to start with a, I'm wrong. they juked me. That was probably the round timer, the preset timer that counts down. So yeah, we'll hang out for a little bit, wait for the 5th, and see what Dead Logic wants to do. Maybe originally they felt confident with their 4v5, or maybe with just intent, like it could be Bad Companies like, hey, we're here, we're looking to play. Who knows? But they might be sweating it now, like, hey, these guys aren't playing around. They're looking to win this match, and if we let them have an advantage at all, they're gonna take advantage of it. Yeah, if they're gonna have an advantage, they're gonna take advantage of it. But
yeah, well, it's really up to Bad Company at this point if they want to start the round or not. The 1 minute 30 seconds has gone by. Dead Logic is already playing with the reservist, the gentleman, so they've got to wait for Snow to come back if they want to have 5. They can't rope in another reservist at this point.
Yeah. And then also, you don't have a finite amount of times that you can use a reservist, if I'm not mistaken. Snow has made it back, but
oh, there's Snow.
Yeah, we'll be back in just a second. But am I wrong? I think there's a limited amount of time that you can use a reservist during season now, right?
I'll have to see if they've added that to the. I know they talked about doing that for IVRL.
Oh, okay. So they've talked about it. I thought maybe I just misheard or something. I was being told by not high-ranking officials in IVRL, but I am now clicking gameplay so we can get into the gameplay.
Of course you are. Of course you
Yeah,
are.
of course I am. I always do that. I never miss doing that.
Teams can agree to play 4v4, but
All right. Vogue Garage objective.
Seems as Bad Company was kind of having the similar conversation we was about team numbers.
try and fix this.
But they opt to allow Dead Logic to find their fifth, and we now have a 5v5. We'll see if good sportsmanship works out in Bad Company's favor, if they can either win their Marsoc round to tie this up 4v4, or if they go get a cap and take the first map. Utility out by T. Gonna really take care of that gutter problem you had. English Hero the first to break that center line past the hedges, now in playground. We'll have to deal with Gentleman and Snow fairly soon if he moves away from playground.
Yeah.
Cody, Leo, and
Creeping up on Mansion. I'm waiting to see if Novius or Furious are going to throw out some utility, just try to mess with the tempo of these 3 Marsoc attackers who are setting up on the backside of Mansion.
Snow almost finding T, downing and confirming Snow. English Hero finding Gentleman, only downing. T rushing into center. Novius taking T.
-1.
I can get out of the house. Again, Gentleman only being down. A very good frag out by Oaks, I think. Hero. Confirm on Gentleman. Yeah, Oaks with a very good frag out on the playground, but fortunately for English, was able to get out of the way. Duke Mello, as I say his name, downs English Hero.
Yeah, they'll be going for that res for sure. They've got the time.
They've got all the time in the world currently. At 350 on Suburbia, I mean, that might as well be an hour almost. Not exactly, but you know how it goes.
Meanwhile, Duke Mello creeping up lane 1.
Hiding behind APC. If is not careful, Novius can spot out this push into in towards the OBJ. I mean, this defense, with it being a 3-man defense, is still strong for the OBJ because nobody is close enough to take care of the angles they do have lines on. But one more pick and this OBJ is probably in danger.
Well, if Leo and English, they can coordinate with Cody Logan so that Cody is keeping Novius busy while English and Leo make it across that street. They could be very dangerous.
Cody being very mindful to creep, but I feel like Novius, with the line that he's watching, knows Cody is just below.
Second floor, middle man.
Duke finding Novius.
Ooh.
With the call-outs from Cody Logan, Furious Daddy and Oaks now have to be very mindful of where they are and who the last person on OBJ is.
Yeah, that was a huge pickup. Furious is not going to be able to cover that approach from the east.
I believe English, as I was getting close, was able to call out Furious's position. Just unable to get shots on him as of right yet. Furious will take out Duke if he pushes anytime soon. Oaks finding Cody Logan with a very cheeky shot through window into window. Oaks watching the line that English is crawling into. But smoke covered English's advances. Furious finding Duke. Leo finding Furious. Oaks is all that's left, and thankfully for Dead Logic, that's probably their best bet.
Yeah. Oaks
English
in trouble.
English pushing
So
up on
many
the
places the
OBJ.
captain's from.
Oh no, English! Unable to get the cap, but Leo does tie this up 4v4 with a kill at the end. I really thought that English might be able to. I mean, it would have had to been a quick one because Oaks was there, but I thought for sure Bad Company was taking this.
By a cap, you mean?
Yeah,
Definitely.
well, yeah. Sorry, taking the map is what I was meaning. Sorry,
Yeah.
but pretty good round. We'll see if we are back to a full 5v5. We'll see if the connection issues continue, or we can see a full 5v5 for the final round on map 1, Suburbia. Bad Company versus Dead Logic. IVRL Season 1, Week 2. Lambowski, Blizzard Vark. So, how are you enjoying the match so far? What are you are you seeing what you kind of expected? Are you surprised? What's your analysis?
It's everything I could have hoped for.
Yeah.
I don't know if I said this on stream or just when you and I were chatting, but Dead Logic, very strong team, facing off against Bad Company, who have definitely been putting in the work, who are really up and comers, and they're playing on Bad Company's map. So I was hoping to see a tight match, and here we are, 4 versus 4.
We're heading into the tiebreaker for map 1. Make sure. Yep. We're back in. No overlay.
One of you can sit outside on the head glitch.
Yeah, well, I'm taking.
It's pretty good questions, yeah.
See if Dead Logic's offense on Volk House is going to be successful, or if Volk can hold it down and go into second round, or the second map winning 5-4. Smokes out towards South Street. A little bit of a spread, but nobody opting for lane 1 so far, besides the defense. Novius, as I say that, might get a little close to T. No pre-firing the second floor of Volk House, but nobody is quite literally home.
Bad Company with 4 defenders, north side of South Street. Oh, there goes T heading on flank.
I believe Gentleman was going to catch, or did catch Cody with that flash, running past the smoke, and is now in a very dangerous position for this offense, or for the defense, I'm sorry. T finding, I believe it was Oaks in the distance. Cody and Furious trading. Cody only going down. Gentleman getting the confirm. Dead Logic down 2, sorry, with 3 up, facing 4 members of Bad Company. English Hero, the only one that's going to be able to stop a close push on the OBJ, whereas T and the rest of everybody, Leo and Duke in center house, will just be able to stop pushes. A frag out from Duke, I think, downstairs.
I think there's 2 on the villa house. 1 lane 1.
Gentlemen, finding Leo, Snow finding T. Now pretty much in the exact same scenario that Bad Company was just in on the Marsoc side. We are now facing a 3v2. 1 member in center house, 1 member close to the OBJ towards Volk House. Gentleman has a chance to really get up to the OBJ. Gonna push and come from behind. If he catches English Hero, this could be a cap. English, thankfully for Bad Company, finding Gentleman before he was able to take care of this OBJ. Duke, however, not really in an angle to do anything but deal with Novius.
Go for USB egg.
Oh man.
Mobius and Duke, so close to each other.
Oh! Novi is pushing at the correct time, just catching Duke off guard, giving Dead Logic the first map 5-4.
Does not get closer than that.
No, it
Well, I
does
guess it
not.
could have been a 1v1 at the end there. It was a 2v1.
Yeah. Well, 2v2, 2v1 and a half, yeah. You know, it goes. But, yeah, I mean, that's a really good first map. Bad Company, unfortunately, not winning their map pick, but still in a very good position to win this entire matchup, because obviously we're not really basing the wins on map wins, we're basing it on rounds. So, we'll see what the second map has in store for us. And while they go look to rehost, we'll take a quick intermission, figure out where we're going, and we'll bring you right back, everybody. And welcome back, everybody. It is Lambowski still with Blizzard Vark, and this is IVRL Season 1, Week 2, Bad Company versus Dead Logic in a heated matchup. We've seen them go 4-4, and then Dead Logic taking the first map with the 1v1.5, 2v1.5 at the end there. So heated matchup so far. We'll see what Subway brings us, and we are starting out on North Stairs OBJ. So I'm kind of thinking there's going to be a cap in these first two rounds. That's just me. But what do you think, Blizz?
Very good chance of that. I mean, Dead Logic have got two players who love nothing more than proning in and capping underneath smokes and flashes and all kinds of confusion, and that's what this OBJ seems to lend itself to. Yeah, very much so. Sounds like you've got some vendettas against two team members of Dead Logic probably capping on you. Is that what's happened, Blizz? I don't mind when Novius creeps into the smoke and caps on me. I do mind when he creeps into the smoke and knifes me. That's just right. Adding insult to injury right there.
Yeah, 100%. I wouldn't.
Not that he's ever done that, and harboring a grudge about that or anything.
No. I can't see Blizzard Vark himself being the man to harbor a grudge.
No. Water off an Aardvark's back.
But yeah,
it's like I'm excited for this map. Dead Logic, very strong on Subway, but Bad Company, Suburbia was their #1 most played map, and guess what their #2 most played map is?
Subway.
It's Subway, yeah.
Nice. All right, we're getting into it. Let's see if Bad Company can continue the strong play against Dead Logic, or if Dead Logic's going to take their map pick and really just
I'll just
take off with it.
until you that's slow.
As Novius and Oaks are taking stairs down the basement.
No
Let's
one
see
ever
if this
expects
this three-member push of Dead Logic's offense, Gentleman holding in lane, just waiting for anybody pushing out. Furious now sitting, Snow now sitting. Nobody's
And
getting.
Bad Company not gonna challenge that corner. They're gonna stay at the bottom of the stairs, at least for now.
I myself am a victim of trying to push that corner as a bulk member. I typically try to be the first one out there, but it never works out well. Oaks and Novius in tunnels. Now looking to come out towards basement railway. Bottom railway, basement railway. I don't guess this is really a basement. As Dead Logic is now starting to clear out the top of North Stairs. Problem is, lots of utility is going invested into this push as Gentleman realizes, we wasted a lot. But they are now getting close. Gentleman
Oh, he's dead.
downing and finding Gentleman. Duke Mello and Leo hanging out on the OBJ. Duke back behind Coca-Cola machine, watching his tablet. He's definitely going to be very well aware that if the footsteps in front of him, they're probably not friendly.
All right, I'm gonna leave camera 2 at the top of the stairs and go off and see what Oaks is doing and double down.
Copy. Looks like Gentleman is now pushing into the smoke, shooting, finding Duke in behind the Coke machine there. I think Leo dropped their gun. Gentleman taking Leo only down. Where are the last two members of Cody's pushing back towards the OBJ? T is crashing. Thankfully for Bad Company, they may not end up losing to a cap. Cody, confirm on Gentleman. Cody taking Oaks. Snow with the flashlight shotgun combo at CQB is going to be very tough to hold, but doesn't matter because Novius is getting Cody and T. Oh man, just a lot of action there on North Stairs, as we pretty much could have, should have, and did predict.
Yeah, Dead Logic coming out on top with 3 attackers up at the end of the round, but the cap was prevented.
Yeah, that's what really. There for a second, I thought Bad Company was able to kind of hold that push with those two members. They were catching these the offensive push from both sides, getting shots off, confirming and downing and whatnot. But just so happy Novius, his second push up out of the stairway was strong enough to catch Cody and Leo off guard. But yeah,
The timing of that was really something.
Yes, it was.
Oaks, like they did not stop. They made their way slow but sure all the way through double down up, and they came up those steps just as Cody, Logan, and T were rotating back.
Yeah, it could have swung one way, but Dead Logic taking the first offensive round, thankfully, with a kill and not a cap for Bad Company. They are still in this. They can still come back and win, but each round matters. So losing the first one kind of hurts. But they keep juking me out with the timer. Snow with the flashlight shotgun for the CQB is awesome. I at least don't see that a ton. I think that's a very good loadout for this position. Or OBJ position, sorry.
Yeah, I'm always a little envious of folks who can rock the shotgun.
I'm no bueno. I am no bueno. It obviously worked. It didn't catch Leo, the shots didn't, but it pushed Leo back off that corner, and shoved them towards Novius's positions for at least to get the win there. But we are getting back into round number 2 on Subway. Let's see if Bad Company can
Some recording as well.
take their Marsoc round.
Someone
More
have a
stair, I mean,
Well, I'm gonna wait for the C4 to go
in a
off.
sense it's easily capable, but in a sense it's not. If you play it right, obviously it can work either way. Dead Logic had a moment there. Had they crashed when Leo
We'll wait for you
and
two to
Cody
clear
was
that
not,
bottom.
they would have definitely capped. But timing is what it is, and onward.
Dead Logic going for a more aggressive defense.
Can't get over that wall there. Yeah, definitely taking the chance to go clear out North Stairs, making sure that Bad Company doesn't try to do the exact same thing they just did.
I hear
Looks like
one
they're not,
possibly
though.
north train.
It's like Bad Company's going to put the bulk of their effort in coming across the subway platform.
With Leo and T in Horseshoe getting ready to start making their way into the middle layer. Nobody super close they'll have to deal with besides Furious Daddy. Where is Oaks at? Oaks is... Well, as I try to switch the gunshots out and stairs, let's see where the... Yeah, Novius.
Gentleman pushed North Alley a bit. Got picked up by English Hero. And Novius with the confirm.
Novius and Duke will deal with each other soon. Possibly Duke definitely knows that somebody's still in North Alley. Snow, really the only one that's on the OBJ currently. If they are rocking the shotgun. They are not. How sad. Leo and T looking to start pushing across the platform here. Only person they'll have to deal with from this position soon is Furious Daddy. Oaks.
Third interrupt camera 2. Yeah.
I was about to say, I seen look down Oaks. You said camera 2, and there was Oaks. To my surprise, actually finding somebody in the basement. I didn't think Cody Logan would have been opting for that basement push.
That's a fairly well-known route. Folks will go all the way through Double Down. They'll come up those north stairs and be within spitting distance of the OBJ.
Yeah. I'm normally
So,
the
yeah,
one that takes that North Alley, so I guess that would make sense that I don't know of it. He, though. Close to Oaks. Oh! Goodness gracious, T and Oaks just
Trading
barely
on in base
turning
one,
into
trading.
each other. Trading, and T only half down. Half down, full down, whatever. He's down, but he's now not. Furious Daddy, Snow, and Novius. Let's get back to Novius. All that's left for the defense. Looking at a 3v3. Leo and T gonna work together. Duke is gonna have to try to deal with Novius on his own.
Yeah, I'm gonna follow the downstairs action.
Oh, Novius, as I was watching it, gets the C4 as Duke Mello gets a little too pushy up into North Alley. Now down to a 2v3. Furious Daddy getting shots out towards T. Does connect. Now down to Leo. Leo finding Furious, but not before the grenade. Martyrdom. Furious Daddy taking the
Grenade from
second
beyond
round.
the grave.
Oh man, what a play. Oh goodness. I didn't know if it was gonna be close enough. I mean, I guess his head was just high above on that stairway to catch the flying shrapnel, but man, what a play. Good toss by Furious, putting Dead Logic now up 7-4. Again, it's still not out of reach. Bad Company can turn this around. This is Dead Logic's map pick, but as you said, Blizz, this is also Bad Company's second most played map. So they're well versed. We'll see if they can just be a little bit more versier than Dead Logic.
Oh yeah, I think they're definitely still in it. I mean, they can still, if they can hold Dead Logic to only one more win, they can still win the match if Bad Company can put up 5 points.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, 100%. Yeah. I wasn't even trying to do that math, but thank you for doing it for me.
They're not even at the point yet where they have to settle for a tie.
Yeah.
Let alone
Yeah.
losing. So.
Yeah. That's we've been seeing that a couple times in my last couple IVRL streams, is that it seems that one takes the lead very quickly, and then at that point that second team has to either decide between trying to fight for a tie or just giving up and saying, all right, we need to start working on something, let's get this match over with. Me personally, I'm just trying to win every single round, no matter what the score is. It could be the last map and I'm down 8-0. I'm still gonna try, you know what I mean? But thankfully we'll see how this goes for. Do they have a round reset? No, it's just on my end. It looked like they had a round reset for some reason. We're getting back into round number 3. We'll see if Bad Company can hold the
I'll hold it.
basement OBJ and get their first round of the map.
Hey, does it make sense for me? Does it make sense for me to do?
As Novius, Snow, Furious, and Oaks are just rushing through tunnels. Shots out by Snow, clearing the corner. First person they'll see down in this lane is going to be either English Hero or T if they were to rotate. English Hero being in the furthest, I guess that would be, what direction is that? I guess that's the furthest south tunnel you can be in. I was trying to see what direction on the map that was before I made a call out. I typically try to do that in game too. Novius, Oaks, Snow still down in the tunnels. Furious and Gentleman up above. We'll see if any timed offensive play comes out. But T, Leo, English, Duke, and Cody all just hanging out in the basement, looking to not lose this OBJ. Just seen a can on the ground. I thought it was a nade. I was like, that thing's not blowing up, is it? Novius hanging out, watching the tunnel entrance. Gentleman starting to creep his way down center stair. Unfortunately, I think Novius and Snow is...
Move.
Yeah, Novius and Snow talking a little too loud. I believe T is hearing them through the wall.
I'm worried about the gentleman here.
Gentleman with a flash, definitely catching T. That's gonna catch Leo. Gentleman finding T. I don't think the second flash caught Leo. Gentleman getting taken out by Duke. Snow and Novius now looking to try to deal with English, but they're not going to be expecting Duke, I don't think. No, taking English, Duke finding the refrag on Snow. Novius not completely aware that English was already down, still giving up his position as Duke, was now down the line, continuing to throw shots down towards Novius's direction. We'll see if Ryu's daddy can cut down the stairs and maybe help Novius out. Novius being cautious not to peek out too long and get caught by an errant shot, because Duke's got plenty of them. Leo finding Furious, Cody finding Novius. I guess it was Cody the entire time that was throwing those shots, not Oaks or Duke, sorry. When you're all piled up on the same line in the same position, it's hard to figure out who's throwing what. It's interesting that we've seen Gentleman and I can't think of the next. It might have been, I think it was Furious, that come down this stairway and both just get waylaid, whatever. And Oaks is going to continue and crawl down the exact same stairway, possibly thinking maybe, hey, you've seen two come out this direction. Maybe they won't be expecting the third. I don't know, but we'll have to deal with Leo hanging behind the Coke machine. Which I guess I've never actually... Busy Kook, sorry.
Busy Kook machine.
Busy Kook machine. Oaks.
Oaks with his patented leopard crawl.
Just a slithery, sneaky little snake. Oh. Leo somehow to trade. Bad Company taking their first round, holding bulk defense for the, what was this, third round now, and putting it 2-1. All right, so again, like I said, they're still in this. It's 5-7. It is 5-7. They could tie it up right now with a cap on this OBJ. You with me?
Definitely. Oh,
Oh,
yeah,
okay. Sorry. I was.
You were making me do math in my head there.
Sorry. Is it not 5-7?
Yes.
I was about to say, Blizz, don't cut out on me now, dude. Is this not 5-7? I'm having a stroke. Oh man, that's funny. But yeah, very good defense by Bad Company there. Again, 3 members down the exact same stairs, all falling to I think Leo, if not somebody else. Definitely Leo getting 2 for sure, but 3 members going down those same stairs, none of them getting anywhere closer to the OBJ than the other did. All thanks to Leo. We'll see if Bad Company can now attack this OBJ and see how it fares for Dead Logic as they first lost it.
Yeah, that was... I mean, there's really 2 schools of thought on defending this objective. You're either stacking up downstairs, or you're pushing some defenders out, trying to get some early kicks.
Yep.
Bad Company is stacked up. Dead Logic had a couple of mishaps, and that's all it took. Furious is having no luck with that 2-3. That is the second time he's fired it and hit something before it armed.
Oh shoot, he let one off and it just dudded, huh?
You know where the red river.
I didn't even hear that go out.
Yeah, last round he shot one through those subway stairs that are transparent but half bulletproof.
Right.
You can get shot through them, but you can't throw a grenade or shoot an M203 through them, apparently.
I've had some issues with shots not going through the railings on the sides of these stairs. I don't know if that's a well-known thing or not, but it was a surprise to me.
Oaks and T about to meet up on 2.
Right as you were saying that, I had just clicked the T and was following. We think alike, my friend. We think alike. We've got Snow, Furious, and Novius down tucked on OBJ platform, gentlemen, in the actual tunnels itself. But Bad Company finding the first pick, now down to a 5v4. He in the horseshoe. Looks like Leo is opting for a slow crawl down north. They are expecting a lot of Dead Logic members not downstairs. I don't know if they're just looking for timing or if they are concerned of footsteps being too loud. I mean, that for the basement OBJ, crawling down north stairs is very cautious. At least that's how I see it. Am I wrong? I'm the rookie, remember. You're the one that is crawling down north stairs for a basement OBJ. Is that something you would do? Or is that, do you see this more of a timing thing between Bad Company?
I would crawl. I would crawl because I would expect if they're going to put somebody to watch north stairs, he's going to be right at the back behind that vending machine.
Oh, yeah.
And he's going to see my feet before I see him.
Relatively.
No, I'm a little surprised Bad Logic doesn't have somebody up on this platform level.
That's what I was saying too. I was expecting, I mean, Gentleman being the furthest one away. Oaks did kind of go up, obviously getting caught in horseshoe, but one member of 5. Same as you. I was expecting something a little further pushed out.
Yeah, so they're giving up the platform. They're letting bad companies stack up, and they're just trusting that they're going to be able to win the firefight.
T and Leo looking now to start clearing out the stairways. Lasers all around with Furious and Snow. Looking for a quick peek around the corner, not connecting. Gentleman and Duke still very close to each other. Duke taking his time and not getting too pushed up, allowing for Gentleman's line, laser line to catch him off guard.
No run in the specialist. Where does she put the C4? That's what I'm looking for.
Oh, Snow's running specialist, you say?
Yeah, she's got a clacker on her chest, so I'm just looking for her.
That she does, that she does.
Where the C4 is.
Oh no. Gentleman. Okay, not getting pushy, but moving, allowing Duke to possibly hear a footstep. Not gonna be looking close enough though, as Gentleman finds Duke. He getting close. Right next to Snow. Oh, finds Snow with a flash. Takes her out as Snow was looking to get shots out. T taking Furious Daddy. OBJ is now open. Novius has to crash. Leo, T, both tablet out. Not gonna be expecting the quick from Novius. T gets a trade on Novius. Leo only down. It's now 2.5v1. That was almost a cap. I would have needed one of my teammates to have a gun out, but both come in with tablets open looking to try to get the cap. Gentleman kidding Leo for the confirm.
Oh, but Cody Logan saw him right there.
Gentleman getting the flick on Cody. Now down to a 1v1. Bad Company's chance of possibly tying this up starting to dwindle as Gentleman is holding a very good, strong line on this OBJ. I mean, it's definitely not going to end up as a cap now, but unless Gentleman takes off running upstairs. I'm upset I missed the replay on that almost cap, but if one or the other, if Leo or Logan, or T, sorry, would have decided to let the other go for that cap, this would have been a 3-2, and it looks like maybe somebody was carrying a C4, or that was where the C4 was placed, but Snow's C4 is in between the I guess pillars, right in front of the Fizzy Coke machine. Fizzy Kook. English Hero with only 30 seconds left. It's been a long round. He's gonna have to push in and do something. Gentleman holding tight. I believe unless English gets pushed out and finds a very quick shot, I think this is going to go 3-1 Dead Logic side. Gentleman not being baited.
Giving his position away.
I think English was looking for the bait and Gentleman did not take it.
Yeah.
But Dead Logic does, however, end up with the win. As scary as that round got for them, they're up 3-1. That almost cap, it had me like, I was arms up. I was like, just like, oh my god, they're doing it. But man, what a play, what a play. Gentlemen, thankfully for, well, Novius as well, but thankfully able to crash back and take care of the OBJ. Man, very good matchup so far. I've been enjoying this.
Yeah, like I say, everything I could have hoped for. That was tight. Doesn't get much tighter than two guys tablet out on your objective.
That yeah, 100%. Yeah, it was, that almost swung the direction for Bad Company for sure. That would have only put them down by 1, I think, in total map score, but, or match score, sorry, not map score. But Yeah, still a heck of a fight, and you were not wrong when I asked you your analysis about these two teams and what this matchup may end up being. Like, it is still a fist fight. Although Dead Logic is very well versed and been around for a bit, Bad Company having a season under their belt, they are playing like they deserve to be here for sure. They are doing very well against this high tier team of Dead Logic.
Yeah, I think Dead Logic is trying something new there on that defense. I was a little surprised by their setup. It was unfortunate losing Oaks so early on. You sent him up overpass. I mean, not only have you lost a defender, you've lost some intel. You don't know if it was a trade. You don't know if you're still facing 5 Marsoc. All you know is you've given up the east side of the platform. And then the guys come in north and south, and you've given up the platform. And at that point, all you can hope is that Marsoc is not coordinated, and will attempt to push down one set of stairs and then the other set of stairs.
And the plays by T there, really opening up and gouging that defense, though, that was a heck of a push by T and Leo. But both was looking to really get that ender, and just so happened that
I don't even use it.
didn't work out for him. But we'll see.
Do we have anyone going over?
We'll see if they can hold this center platform OBJ. This one, in my opinion, is pretty tough to do anything on. Both defend and cap. I have a hard time doing anything with this OBJ just because it's so out in the open compared to all these other OBJs. Like, I mean, downstairs, yeah, it's out in the open, but you're looking at a whole lane of platform, and that's pretty much it. You've got stairs that you can make a push through and smoke out of and stuff like that. Here, you are pretty much open for the entirety of these platforms up until you get there, unless you're just super sneaky and trying to hide behind every single obstacle you can get behind. But nothing as of yet. Novius very close to Leo. I believe that's a frag, but unfortunately going to fall on the other side of the railing. Leo is coming out to get that refrag, taking Novius. Novius, I believe, was able to get a shot out on Leo, as I seen blood show up on Leo's forehead. No, and a collateral finding T and English. Only downing English, however. Oaks finding Leo.
Just a nice flash.
Cody Logan downing Furious with what sounds like a C4, I think. Cody looking to get the confirm, and he does. Having a hard time trying to follow the action on this OBJ. They're also spread out, and all the action's happening all at once. Gentleman coming out of Horseshoe. Really utilitating the advancement.
English hero down inside of North Train is actually in a good spot.
Cody and Snow trading.
English was able to call out Snow on the north there.
Now down to Duke Mello. If not careful, can lose this OBJ to Oaks with good placed utility. Gentleman's going to be pushing down past Duke's position here in a second. Gentleman would have heard Duke would have heard Gentleman give the call out that I'm here, don't shoot me, as the TK almost come out.
If Oaks and Gentleman can coordinate this.
I think Duke, or Gentleman's going to find Duke first, and he does. Putting Dead Logic up 4-1. Oh, he was capping, was he? I just heard.
He was getting close.
Oh, okay. I heard Gentleman say, "Oh, you were capping." I was like, "Wait a minute." But yeah, Dead Logic starting to run away with their map pick, as I was talking about earlier. Them having a close match with Back Company's map pick, now really running away with theirs. You were saying, I'm sorry.
True, although I don't know if the scoreline really reflects what we're seeing here.
Not at all. Not at all.
Unfortunately, an awful lot of pretty tense final moments in these rounds.
Yeah, 100% trades down to 1.5s, 1v1s, stuff like that. Yeah, no, it's not a blowout by any means, but it is a fight, and unfortunately, Bad Company so far has been on the opposite end of the successful side, unless they can do anything about it now. Can they? What's the score would be? They can still win this, correct? Or they would have to tie it now. They are looking at only fighting for a tie.
Exactly. If they can put up 4 unanswered points, then they will tie up this series.
Yep. But otherwise, Dead Logic may be looking at week 2 as a win in the IVRL, unless Bad Company can muster up the courage to fight back and stomp it back down and take it 5-4 on the second map. It would have
This
to
is
be
a very capable objective.
So says you.
I think
says,
so.
Yeah.
I think so.
Well, Virtual Secret does have some tricks up their sleeves, as I seen the other day. Y'all are a good verse team as well, and so yeah, I would expect y'all to be able to do something. Y'all to be able to smoke this out in time and play as you were pretty much calling out Dead Logic to do. But yeah, this center platform is not one of my most favorite. Not a lot of people like the basement, it sounds like. I would much rather play that OBJ than I would center platform. Their platform's just way too open for me. There's no way I'm getting close to this OBJ wherever I went to. But
For me, it all comes down to if they can take out the defense in the north, like if they can make it across those north tracks, then they're primed to get behind that map board, camp on the north side. Or if they can take out whoever's in the far east, who is in that Duke Mello spot.
Yep.
The gentleman took down. If they can take that down, then smoke the OBJ. OBJ come on from backstairs there. Yeah, there's nothing worse than being a defender sitting in either north side or south side, and all of a sudden you see all this smoke on the objective.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And you realize that your guy who was watching OBJ is dead.
Yep. Are you a tablet sitter or a tablet grabber on defense? In terms of when you find your spot, are you finding somewhere nearby that you can set your tablet down so you can just kind of take a peek every now and again? Or are you the type that you gotta grab that off your back every single time?
No, I'm usually tablet down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm usually tablet out. I'm a slower player. I'm not our team's, run and gun guy. So
Right.
yeah, I'll either be doing like defensive coordination, sitting somewhere watching the dots and call on a rotation if we need it. Or I'll be sitting in an ambush spot somewhere and just watching the tablet to see if I've got to
Crash back to
pack
the
my
OBJ.
tent and run back to OBJ. Yeah.
No. Same here. I'm not an avid run and gunner or runner whatsoever. But we are getting back into it. Let's see if Bad Company can continue to give us some entertainment and give us another round to watch after this one. Let's see if they can take this center platform OBJ on their Marsoc side.
It's a maximum of 3 times, regardless of whether you're...
Can't directly watch them. Or I'm not directly watching them, I should say.
Oaks is opting to go downstairs, possibly going to wait and see if there's a tunnel push.
Yeah, Snow and Gentleman watching the north. Oakson double down. Novius in the spot that he tried to attack, and Furious Daddy watching the south. So
He in English. Heading through tunnels, we'll have to deal with Oaks. English holding back as T pushes up.
Yeah, you're called out.
I'm gonna put
TF.
camera 2 on Snow's angle. That's kind of the tripwire. If Novius goes down, really there's nobody else. Typically they'll put folks in the far east to cover objective in case Novius will go down, but Snow has got a very tight angle there from the north. So she can stay up there, guard north entrance, but also put shots on OBJ if needed.
Oaks' position from T and T's position from Oaks is currently concealed by just a sliver of turn of these pillars. Oaks is gonna find T's head soon if T is not careful. Now looking right, gonna see each other. Oaks and T. T coming out on top, finding Oaks, the only member of the defense down this far. Snow still holding the line.
By T.
Cody Logan just on the other side of calling out Furious now, but just on the other side of the wall from Furious Daddy. Smokes out from T towards the OBJ. Gonna cause Novius to push up, but oh wow! Oh. A perfect throw by Novius. Someone else got it down with whatever that was.
Very nice.
Gentlemen, being a little loud, Leo might be able to find gentleman here in a second. Definitely sees the gun peeking out.
I can run down from the north side.
Leo pushing up. Gotta find gentleman as he's talking. Furious Daddy finding Duke. Cody getting the refrag on Furious Daddy. Now down to Snow and Novius. Leo needs to be careful. Snow is hanging out by the fizzy kook.
Yeah, no should find Leo in a second.
Snow is not concerned about this angle whatsoever. And it's gonna most likely cause to be detrimental to this cap push. Oh no, Snow rotating off.
Oh.
Almost gets caught out by Cody.
Oh.
Snow getting shots toward Leo. But thankfully for Snow, finding Leo before Leo could turn and get shots back. English Hero opting for the crab walk up behind Novius.
He's still down, but probably too far down those stairs to give any useful information.
Yeah, T. Yeah, I think he fell to the very bottom, but I'm not 100% sure if where the impact would have happened, like where he was standing at, because I think that would end up being where his, I guess, ghost cam could really stand at. English
and Novius.
Just on the other side of this. Snow finding Logan. English still has a chance. English pushing around on Novius's voice, but Novius able to get that quick tap, trading it, and giving Dead Logic the win, 5-1. So there you have it. I mean, Bad Company able to get 5 points. Yeah, well, yeah, 100%. I mean, it come down to just it's close matches this entire, or close rounds this entire match. It's been fun to watch, but Dead Logic, unfortunately for Bad Company, takes this entire matchup 10-5. I was really rooting for Bad Company there for the end. I was thinking that English was going to get this slow creep up behind Novius and possibly catch the cap on the other side of the knocked over Fizzy Kook, but we see how it played out.
Oh yeah, so many things could have gone the other way. If Leo had spun, taken out Snow, he would have been on the north side of the map board. Nobody could have touched him. He would have been an excellent capping spot. Yeah. Nice close games. That's what I like to see.
Yeah, me too. We will have hopefully another close game tonight at 8:30 Eastern. We've got myself again, unfortunately for y'all, myself again casting with this time Reefer Madness. So be sure to catch me and Reefer at 8:30 Eastern, where we will watch Dark Tidings versus. I had it. Dark Tidings versus Notorious. Yeah, sorry. But yeah, give you a little double Lambo today.
Awesome.
But Blizz, I really appreciate you joining me for the co-cast. I had fun watching this matchup. I think your analysis was 100% correct in that we were going to be watching some very close rounds. And although it was not a win for Bad Company, I think that they should be happy with at least how well they played. Maybe not winning. Yeah, you shouldn't never be happy about not winning. But against this team, I think you should at least pat yourself on the back, see where you can kind of work a little bit better on with the lines that you've seen against Logic today, and move on from there. It is only week 2, and we've got a long season ahead of us. Long season. So we'll keep up with Bad Company and see how it goes from there. Anything you want to shout out there, Blizz, before we start heading out of here?
Oh, I think that's about it. Say thanks for letting me hop in here.
No, I thank you for coming in, dude. I appreciate it.
Love watching Onward.
Me too.
And, especially close matches like this. They definitely had Dead Logic sweating there.
Yeah, they got me
Both
sweating.
maps. Yeah, no, that's it. That's it for me. Thanks, Lambo.
Thank you, Bliss. For those that are watching, again, this was IVRL Season 1, Week 2, Bad Company versus Dead Logic, Lambowski, and Blizzardvark. We will be hitting the credits and rolling out of here, everybody. We'll see you next time.